So I'm going to try this one on for size for recording this just after getting out of church. I know one of the problems a lot of people have is they're carrying a lot of weight, got a lot of roles in life, and how do you make sure that they're all aligned with the alignment that you want? Well, that also has a problem in today's day and age where you've got an evil presence that is all over. Everywhere we go, we are confronted with evil. In our daily lives, evil surrounds us. So how do we put together a plan that takes on this kind of a threat and enables us to handle the heavy burden that we've got? Well, what I've done, worked with a group of people before, we wrote a planning process for how you're actually going to take on a threat. We did it for the United States Marine Corps. The Marine Corps, as most of you know, is fought with ground forces. We have aviation forces. We have logistics forces for both the aviation and the ground. And then we also have a command and control system and an organization that sits on top of that. Well, in order to get that all synchronized, we had to come up with a process to do that, totally integrated. So that process was what we called the Marine Corps planning process. And that works well for putting a plan together. But there's a part that's missing when I start looking at, all of us have these heavy burdens with all these different roles that we play in life. So not only do we have to plan for it, but we also have to execute it. Then once we've decided we're going to execute it, then we have to assess how well we're doing to determine if we're going to go back in and revise the plan. So what I've done as the creator of the Faith-Centered Life Planning Blueprint, what I've done is I've taken a process that we call the Marine Corps planning process, and I combined that with decision making, assessment, and execution. So if I were to look at it as an acronym, you got the Marine Corps planning process, MCPP. You also have PDE and A that we brought together. So that's what we've got here. So what the blueprint does for you, it allows you to say, okay, what is the main focus? Or what's my main purpose? Once you identify what that purpose is, especially if it's faith-based or faith-centered, then what you can do is you can start looking at all your different roles that you perform in life, the burden that you've got in there. Well, if you can align all of those based upon what your life purpose is, based upon your faith, then you can come back and look at all the different roles and the activities that you're going to have, the purpose for those roles, and you can align them. So now what you end up with is you say, hey, listen, I now have an alignment, and I now know that there's things I can say yes to, and there's things I can say no to, and I know the reason why I'm doing it. So that's what we've done with the blueprints. Put this together so you've got a faith-centered alignment across all the different roles in life, and you're also looking at your end-of-life purpose. What is the purpose that you have for your entire life? All of that then comes in alignment, and then now with the ability to say yes and no to different activities that are going to come along, now you have the opportunity to say, hey, not only am I aligned, but I'm now at peace. So these are some of the things that we're trying.
If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button and subscribe for more content similar to this.